guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I just put together this super simple, light, kind of cranberry look. I thought it could be fun, a nice easy one for any holiday parties you may be attending or anything like that. It's also just really nice for everyday wear. I do love this one. That's about all I have to say, so let's get into the video. Alright, so we're going to start out by priming my face with the Marc Jacobs Perfecting Coconut Face Primer, just because I feel like my skin's been a little bit dry lately, and this one's really, really nice and hydrating. Then I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyelids with my Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. And I'm going to go in and do some spot concealing with my Tarte Maracuja Clay Creaseless Concealer. And for foundation, I'm going to be wearing my NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. This is in the shade Gobi, which is light free. And for under eye concealer and highlighting through the T-zone, I'm going to be using the Rude Cosmetics Reflex Waterproof Concealer. Alright, and then for my powder, I've got a mix of the Too Faced Peach Perfect powder and just some RCMA powder, just because I find the peach powder just a little bit on the pink side for me. I'm not going to show you because it's going to go everywhere, but yeah, mix of these two. And I'm going to be setting my under eyes with this Morphe brush. It is the I want to say 432. I've used it forever and I never remember what the number is, but it's worn off now. So yeah, this one for my under eyes and my eyelids, and then I'm just going to switch to this big fluffy brush from Wonder Cosmetics. Alright, so for bronzer, what I've been using lately is from the Too Faced Koko Contour Kit. I've had this forever. I honestly forgot that I owned it. I used to love it, but I found it and I've been using the dark contour shade in it, this bottom one here, as my bronzer recently, and I really, really like it. So that's what we're gonna do. Also, can we talk about this shirt for a second? I don't know if you guys can see it on the back. Okay, look at this. A brand called Thirsty Girl Clothing sent me this. Isn't that so funny? They let me pick whatever from their website, and I found this one on there. I was like, oh my god, it's me on a shirt. I love it. I had to get it. So shout out to them. Go check them out. They have some really cute stuff. And then for contouring, we're going to go in with the other shade in the Koko Contour Palette, this slightly lighter but more cool toned brown. It's their medium cocoa shade. Yeah, we're going to contour with that. And I'm just going to clean up the nose contour with my Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder. It's almost out, but still making it last. I'm just going to clean up the cheek contour a little bit too. I don't usually like a really, really sharp defined line under my contour, but a little bit. Alright, so we're going to just let the powder on my nose sit for a little bit. This is kind of the only part of my face that I actually like bake, just because, I don't know, I feel like it helps define it a little bit better. Anyways, while that's going on, we're going to switch over to doing some blush. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic Love Glow blush. It's so pretty. I usually lean more towards a more corally shade, but I think moving into the winter, more kind of deeper, cooler tones, more red tones, berry tones are much more wintry for blushes. So we're gonna do that. Right, and with that, we're gonna move on to brows. I'm gonna be using the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in shade 6, as well as the Gimme Brow, also in shade 6. You guys have seen me do my brows like a million times, so I'm gonna do it off camera. I have other tutorials for it. You can look on my channel, they're everywhere. But yeah, I'm gonna do that and I will be right back. Alright, so I kind of forgot that I was in the middle of doing a video while I was doing my brows. So I did my brows and then I also did my highlighter. I just used the That Glow Glow Kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I was using Bubbly and Sunburst. I don't think it even get this one in Sephora anymore, or at least I haven't been able to find it in any because I keep recommending it to people and they're like, what are you talking about? I can't find that anywhere. And I'm like, well, I don't know. But anyways, moving on. So we're gonna move into some eyeshadow. I don't really have an exact plan for what I want to do. Oh my god. My landlord's dog is freaking out. Right, so moving on to eyeshadow, I don't really have an exact plan for what I want to do. I know I wanted something kind of like festive and Christmassy, so I'm thinking kind of like cranberry tones, but like nothing too super heavy. I want kind of light. So I'm definitely gonna go for my Modern Renaissance palette because this is just like my ultimate Christmas palette. I love this one so much, like a baby. But then I also just got the Urban Decay Born to Run palette. And can we just talk about how pretty this freaking palette is for a second? Like, look at this. Like, it is just so pleasing to look at. And it's got a huge big mirror on it. And look at these shades. Like, oh, I love it. I love it. So we're gonna use this one, and we're gonna use Modern Renaissance, and we're gonna see what happens. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start off with a bit of this one, which is Riff, and then kind of mix in Hellride, which is this kind of berry tone, and we're just gonna work that through the crease and see what happens. Okay, and because that shade from the Urban Decay palette is a little bit on the purple side, I'm gonna deepen it up using Love Letter and Venetian Red from the Anastasia palette, just because, yeah, I don't want it to get too purple. Okay, and then for the highlight across the lid, I'm gonna take a little bit of Vermeer and Primavera. I'm just using my finger. I'm just gonna kind of sweep that across the lid because I just want to keep it pretty light and simple look. Right, and then just with a smaller brush, I'm gonna take a little bit of that first purpley shade that we were using, Hellride, and I'm just gonna sweep that onto the lower lash line, and honestly I think I'm probably gonna leave it at that, so let's do that. And then I'm just going to clean up a little bit of this with just a Q-tip and then a little bit of a powder brush, just because it came out a little bit low on the left side here. And for eyeliner, I'm going to be using my Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper. Great, so I'm going to go ahead and do some mascara, and I'm going to line my lower lash line with just a little bit of a dark brown or maybe a black eyeshadow, and then I'm going to pop some falsies on. I'm going to get that all done at once, and I will be right back. Great, so we've got some lashes and liner and mascara and everything on. All we have left to do now is some lip color. I'm going to be using this little mini Bite Beauty lipstick in Chai. It's just this nice, like, deep kind of berry color. Right, so that is the completed look. Alright guys, so that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I just wanted to give you guys something really quick and easy to throw together if you're going to like a Christmas party or something, you want to be a little bit festive but don't have that much time, or just don't want to be too over the top or anything. This is totally wearable for other times of the year as well, but you know, Christmas, it's fun. Anyways, I'm sure I'll see you guys again before Christmas, but if not, then Merry Christmas to all of you, or whatever you may be celebrating this year. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and please remember to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video.